What's up you guys, it's Daniel here, and in this video we're gonna talk about how I wrecked my credit score and also how I got it back. So first of all, what is a credit card? So credit card in simple terms is a tool that's used by banks or lenders to determine if you qualify for a mortgage, a loan, or a car or something like that, or even a credit card itself. And it just, the number, well, the credit score is a number that would determine how likely you are to pay them back. So I have to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm gonna tell you what I did and how I did it. And well, first of all, before I ever looked at my credit score to try to improve it, someone told me that to enroll to vote to have the right to vote would really help my credit score. So I did enroll to vote straight away without even knowing what my credit score was or how to even have it. So that was my first step I ever did. So in July 2021, that is when I took that serious step to get to apply for a credit card. Why I didn't do it before, really good question, I don't know. But the first card I applied for was a really great Aqua card, which is a great beginner card, I think so myself. But I also applied for a Sainsbury's credit card, which I got as well, and I was pretty sure I was gonna get declined for the Sainsbury's card because it has different benefits compared to the Aqua card. So the Sainsbury's cards, for example, it has a 0% interest for 12 months and then a 29.95 variable after that, which means in terms where you can borrow money. So I could borrow £1,000 or 995. So you can borrow £1,000 for free and pay it back. So after 11 months, you can pay £1,000 back and nothing extra. But after that, it's 29.95 or variable, so it could change. So it's really important to pay back on time. But when you get started out, it's really important to pay back when the month ends, and I'll tell you why. So with the Aqua card, where it's a bit different, is so when you borrow money, so you borrow it started out as £900. So when you borrow £900, after 1 month, or I'd like to say 28 days, you have to pay everything you borrowed, you have to pay back in full after those 28 days or after that month. So before the month's finished, you have to pay that back, because if you don't pay that back, first of all, there'll be a £12 late fee, or not late fee, just £12 fee because you didn't pay it back. And also after that month, there's a 26.37 something. So let's just say 27%. So you have to pay 27% off whatever you took. You have to pay back on top of that whatever you took alone, plus the £12 as well. So the lesson is pay it back in full before the month is over. So my next step was to get an Experian account. So what Experian is, that it's it's an app you get on your phone. You can have it on your computer as well, and it just shows you the credit score, the number of credit score you got. And to my surprise, I created the account. It's completely free, and my score was 806. So 806 points is what I had. I thought this is amazing because I've never checked my credit score or anything like that. But in their terms, 806 is fair. And the highest you can get is 999. That's very good. That's the top end. And I thought that was amazing. How can I have such a high credit score without doing anything? And I thought, if I'll get the credit cards now, I'll be up in 999 in no time. But it didn't go as planned. So what I did is that I started talking to people, asking them how to improve my credit score, and I got this guy. He was really helpful. So he said, if you need, he asked me, what do you need? Do you need a TV, a phone, or computer, or something like that? Because the best thing would be to buy that. So I told him I need a computer, which is this one. I told him I need a computer, and he said, you know what? If you take one credit card and you buy it with the computer, disclaimer, never buy anything you can't afford. So look at your own bank account. If you wouldn't buy it with your own bank account, then don't buy it with a credit card, because credit card is just a loan. It's not your money. You're lending money or taking a loan. Whenever you're buying with a credit card, you're taking a loan. So you should imagine in your head that it goes out of your bank account as well. It doesn't on paper, but it will do it at the end of the month or at the end of the year. Anyways, so I bought this computer, and it was for 900 and something. So I used the Sainsbury's card to buy the computer, because I just followed what he did, what he told me to do. And I bought the computer, and he said, you know what, you'll buy the computer for around £900 and you'll pay it off. So if you pay £100 each month, then it'll be 9 months, and that'll be really good for your credit score. And I thought, that's amazing. So I'll use the Sainsbury's card, so it's free money for 9 months, well, for 12 months. And then I'll use the Aqua card to buy groceries, petrol, and whatever I needed. And because at the time I had a house, I bought a house, so I bought a lot of things in B&Q, tools or stuff we needed and stuff like that. So I spent a lot, I used a lot of money on this card. So I almost drained the Sainsbury's card, and I almost drained the Aqua card in the first month. So I applied for 2 cards, I got the 2 cards, and I almost emptied the whole account in those 2 months. So when that month was over, I looked at my Experian account. To my surprise, it said minus 283. So minus 283 points, which was horrible. So I was down to 523 points. So when you look at the scale, that's very bad. So I went from fair to very bad in 1 month. And that was tough. And I was like, what is going on? I had no idea what was going on. But I just thought, well, I paid off the Aqua card. That was paid off. It was just a Sainsbury's card with the computer where I paid only £100 off. So I left it. I still had a loan of £800. So what I was hoping, because I got told to buy something and then pay it off slowly, I was hoping the next month after that, when they see I'll put another £100 in, I'll get all my points back. I'll get all the 280 points back. Because of maybe they thought I wouldn't pay, and then I paid, and it was like, pay slowly, so hopefully that will be really good. When the next month came around, when I was hoping for it to come back up, nothing happened. It was at exactly the same. I had a bad score, 523 points, nothing happened. I didn't know why, so I thought, you know what, I'll just pay. So what I did is I panicked, and I just paid all the credit cards off. So I paid the computer off the credit card, so I didn't have anything. And I was like, alright, let's not use the credit card for a month, let's see what happens. So what happened the next month, so 1 month of not using it, just paid it off, not used it, my account went up 105 points, up to 628 this time, without using it. So I was like, alright, I didn't use it, and it went up by 105 points. Oh, okay, maybe that's really good. Maybe I should slowly use it again. So what happened is I only used the Aqua card. I know you can't see the cards, and I'm just holding them here, but that's fine. So I slowly used the Aqua card again, and what happened the next month after that, I forgot to pay it back. So I used it a little bit. I didn't spend that much on it, maybe a few £100, and I didn't pay it back. So I got the £12 fine, and I got an extra £8 on top of that, or something ridiculous. So what happened? It went down another 50 points, and I was kind of mad. I was like almost at breaking point, like, what now? I still tried to use it again the month after. I thought, you know what, I'm to blame because I didn't pay it off. So I used it again. I started using both, just a little bit, just for groceries, petrol, small things from B&Q, not too much. And paid it off before the month was over. Like, I paid it off way too early. And my account, well, my credit score went up by 33 points, which was still down. It's still bad, very bad, but it went up. And I was like, let's just forget about it. Let's cancel the cards. I was at 806, which is really good. And now I got 2 credit cards, and I'm down at 500 and something. 620, 600, I can't even remember. 623, let's just say that. I can't remember right now. And I thought, you know, just forget about it. I don't know what to do. But that's when I actually asked my teacher to talk about this, to ask my teacher. So he's called Jamie York. He's quite a clever guy. You should look him up. So he has a YouTube channel. I recommend him, highly recommend him. So I asked Jamie what to do. What can I do? How can we... what can I do? Like, I was struggling at this point. So what he said, well, it was simply 2 questions. Do you have Experian? Yes, was my question. Do you pay for membership? No. Because I don't like subscriptions, I don't like memberships, because you always sign up here and here and here, and you always forget about it, and they end up costing you way more than you think. But he said, sign up for that. Sign up for the paid version. It's $14.99 a month. You get 1 month free when you sign up, and then it's $14.99. Well, £15 a month after that. And I really didn't like that, but I did sign up. So I signed up, and what? After signing up, so like I told you, the free version, so the credit score will jump up once a month. But after I got the paid subscriptions, there were so many things you could do. First of all, every week I got a notification, it's gone up, it's gone up, it's gone up. So in 1 month, the first month of signing up, it went from 621 up, 621? Yeah, I said 23, I think. So it went from 621 up to 801, which is amazing. After being at breaking point, coming back to 801, I'm 5 points behind where I started, but I do have 2 credit cards. So, wow, I felt like I could breathe a little bit again. And that was amazing. I thought, that's great, we're back at fair. The next month after that, it went up another 81 points. So what's that? It was 882 I was at, which is now it bumped up to good, which was amazing. I thought that was great. I am getting there. What happened next is that I bought a car. I found a car in Doncaster, and I thought, you know what, I'll buy that car. And I had another car, so I didn't want to insure this car straight away, so I bought a 1-day insurance, which is quite normal. Just buy 1 day 24-hour insurance just so I could drive it home legally. But what did the insurance company do? They checked my credit score. They did a serious check on my credit score. I have no idea why. It's never happened before. So when you apply for a mortgage, the mortgage company will do a serious check on your credit score, and that will make your credit score go down. So a 1-day insurance company checked my credit score, and it cost me 65 points. Like, they took 65 points off my credit score just to check my insurance, and that was so annoying. And not even only that, not that only. The thing is, when I got the 1-day insurance, before I bought the insurance, I checked 3 insurance companies, because one said £80 a day, and another one said something high as well, 50, and the last one said £38 for 1-day insurance, which was fine. So I went with that one, which was Virgo by Admiral. But they didn't check my credit score. It was the other company. I got a quote, and they checked my credit score for the quote. I didn't go with them. Like, what? Yes, that was annoying. So, all in all, I am at 817 points today. So in 2022, February 2022, I'm at 817, which is fair. We're working hard to get there. My credit limit will increase at the end of this month. So hopefully, I'm not sure, but hopefully that will make my credit score increase as well. Hope so. Now I'll tell you what happened at the beginning. So I needed a computer, so I would have bought a computer, but I should have paid it off with my normal card. So what I did at the start that was so horrible is that I got 2 credit cards. So I could borrow 1900, and I spent probably about 1800 of that, maybe 1700. I spent upwards up to 90% of everything I could borrow. So from a lender's point of view, they see a guy coming to a desk asking, "Hi, can I get a mortgage? What sort of can I get a loan? What sort of loan could I get?" And they said, "Well, this is the loan you can have." What I didn't see is they recommend that you use a small part of that. And I said, "I'll have that. I'll take the full loan," and I just borrowed everything I could. And I didn't pay it off at the end of the month. So first of all, I borrowed everything I could. I applied for 2 credit cards. I borrowed everything I could, and I didn't pay it back at the end of the month. So that is called a high risk. And I had no idea. If I knew better now, I would have probably still taken out 2 credit cards, which is a really good idea. But I should have spent more like 10%. The first month 10%, maybe next month 20%. But I should have just started out with petrol and groceries. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I can't change the past, but I've learned from it. I'm at a higher point than I was last year, but it took me 7 months to get there. But I'm really happy. I'm really pleased. I'm finally there. So I'll get that 999 soon. Maybe not soon, but yeah. So if I were to recommend anything, I really like the Aqua credit card, but as I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and if you're coming into difficulties, that would be really sad. I really don't want that for you. So if you apply for a credit card, always remember that the money on the credit card, because it's all an app now, right? And if you look at the app and it says £1,000 that you can spend, it's not your £1,000. So if you look at your account and you have 1,200 and you have £1,000 on this one, it doesn't mean that you have 2,200. It only means that you have 1,200. Because if you spend 1,000 on the credit card, your account still has to pay that off before the month is over. If I could recommend anything, I would say go with the Aqua card. It's really good. It's a really good starting point. If you can, I always shop in Sainsbury's, so I like the Sainsbury's card because I use Sainsbury's and I have Nectar card, so I get extra points. So if you can get that, I'd recommend it. But I would like to say, remember, whenever you apply for a new card, your credit score will be impacted. If you really want to build your credit score, I think it's a really good idea. If you want to buy a house in 2 years' time, I'd highly recommend you want to work on your credit score. And Experian paid version is absolutely the best that I've heard of. It's the only one I've used, so I can't say that it's better than the other one. It's really simple to use. You connect all your existing accounts on there, and then you can choose. You can boost it. So I got the extra 81 points because I boosted it. I don't even know what that means. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit, and I hope and wish for you that you don't destroy your credit score just like I did. I had no idea what I was doing. I asked someone who apparently didn't know exactly what they were doing as well. So I got bad advice. I had a teacher to help me out, and that was amazing, because without him I would have probably given up credit cards and just cut them in half and forget about it. So thank you so much. Hopefully you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel to look at more crazy news in the future.